Well, this time, Paul, the chance was taken, and you are 5 points clear at the top.
Yeah, delighted with the performance. Although I don't think the previous game had any bearing on the way we prepared for today's game. But I was thoroughly pleased with the professional performance that the lads put in today.
Bear in mind of the players that you didn't have, with all due respect to those who were there, that must have been a fairly interesting team selection for you, and I imagine a fairly late one.
It was. Yesterday was, I think the team must have changed 4 or 5 times yesterday. Luke Williams was in, then he was out, then he was back in again, then he was back out again. And then a late one yesterday afternoon, David Atkinson goes to Carlisle. Obviously without Johnny Byrne and Robbie Tinkler, and so yeah, there was a bit of juggling going on, and bearing in mind the under-18s play tomorrow, it was we were trying to do our best really just to help both teams out. But these are the challenges that are imposed on under-21s football, I guess. And like sometimes you don't know the team until in the morning of the game, and fortunately we knew the team at about probably 6 o'clock last night. But I always have confidence in the players and the group that we have that'll to go and perform, and the way they performed today, I thought their attitude and their application to and the hunger really to have the football today for 93 minutes was almost impeccable.
Ostensibly a young side, but Emmanuel Ledesma has been away with Brighton. He's played 4 games with them. It could have been difficult for him, I suppose, psychologically, but he does not put a shift in when he plays for you, doesn't he?
Yeah, he shows a great attitude and a good hunger, Manu. I think Manu loves the game. He loves football, and whether he's playing under 21s or first team, I think what you'll always get out of Manu, and you'll always get a good work ethic. He is a frustrating player at times. We all know that. He in that final third he comes alive, and he wants to show what he can do, and I think sometimes if he does see things a little bit quicker and a little bit earlier, there might be other players who we can bring into play. Yet also we saw in the first half that there was bodies around him, and he still managed to find the back of the net with an unbelievable strike. So I can understand sometimes some of the decisions he makes, but other times if he did improve on that side of his game, I'm sure that Manu could play at a very, very good level. But one thing you can't question about Manu is his work rate, and his attitude. He's a lovely, lovely man. He's a lovely character, and he certainly wants to win, and has bags of enthusiasm whether he plays 21s or first team.
Whether it's Manu or whether it's any of the other lads, what you will need in your next match is attitude and character. You're up against Scarborough at Bridlington in the semi-final, the North Riding Senior Cup. And Scarborough are a pretty decent outfit. You've just come off the back of a game against a Premier League side in Stoke, and their under-21 side. Scarborough, it'll be their first team. They're tidy. Yeah,
I guess we'll face a different challenge again. There are going to be some experienced men playing out there, and our team selection will be what it is as usual. We'll probably have a chat on Monday morning. We'll see what players are fit, what players possibly need a rest, and see what under-18s are available. Generally, we've done that historically over the years, is try to include some 18s in the games programme in the North Riding Senior Cup. So Monday will be a challenge in itself to see who we have available, and we'll take it from there. And I think that as long as the players approach it in the right manner, it's another opportunity to get into another final. And the hunger and the desire that these lads have shown this season, I'm sure they'll give 100% to try and win the game.